Hey Dave, you pose a very interesting question, so let's debunk the myth that focusing on negativity is always bad. A quick story to illustrate. I know I talked a little bit in a previous video about singing Michael Tippett's A Child of Our Time, the hardest oratory I've ever sung with the Downtown Singers a little bit while ago. In addition to the difficulty of the music, I walked away with the depth and reflection of the themes and the lessons that are contained inside the words for the entire piece. There are lyrics like "The world descends into the icy waters wherein lies the jewel of great price," and "he shoots only his dark brother." The one that mainly came to mind regarding our conversation about yin and yang and Carl Jungian philosophy ideas of duality was, "I would know my shadow and my light, therefore shall I at last be whole." Also, in the beginning of the score that we used to sing the oratorio, there's a single page with an unquoted quote. It says, "The darkness declares the glory of the light." My main thought is I don't think we need to know and see light and dark or positivity and negativity to become whole, but rather how we're already whole and how they're connected and useful and part of the process. Seeing our darkness and light unveils our wholeness and chosen relationship that we choose to have with the world. It's really about how we already belong and how we choose to belong. I really think negativity is easily frowned upon too because of the all or nothing approach. It's seen as a binary, and life is rarely either or, and more often a complicated, interesting, messy everything. Fully seeing negativity when it occurs, like you mentioned when things go wrong, allows us to respond well to it. In a way, that's allowing it to change us. And assuming everything will always be calm and back to normal in life is a really easy pitfall to fall into as well. Change is the norm. That's why I like to approach change more with a mindset of, fascinating, that's interesting, I wonder why that happened, versus, again, and taking myself way too seriously. I think it matters more what we do when things go wrong than the fact that they do go wrong or differently. Because things just happen, and good and bad are just labels. As I heard from Seth Godin recently, there will always be weather tomorrow, whether good weather or bad weather, whatever we choose to label it. And to be honest, I think weather makes it interesting. I think it's more productive seeing life as a journey of figuring out how to work well with what happens to us, instead of always seeing it as an enemy and working against it. So yes, Dave, enough negativity is healthy. Even more than the amount of it though, I think it's about how we face it. Seeing or being able to adapt and enjoy the dark or negative sides, which is different than rejoicing when things are fine, may be what it means to be rich in loss. Rich in relationship to change and space. The ability to shine a light while being in the dark. Because it's when I'm facing or in the darkness, hardship, suffering, negativity, etc., that light is most needed, whether that's from my own awareness or somebody that helps me out. I think it should wake us up to the valuable ways that we want to choose to live, because nothing is ever promised. Aside from nature's game and how nature has shaped us and everything, we're really making up what it means to be human in terms of the human story, the human game. Using negativity well, like you use failure well and what's unexpected, matters to me. Have a great day, Dave, and I'll see you Thursday.